Hey Credit Warriors, Credit Shifu here, and today we are talking about my best investment of 2018. Now I know you guys are going to be thinking that this video is going to be something about a financial investment, stocks, shares, whatever. Actually it's not, but you're probably going to hit the dislike button because of that. So first of all, let's talk about what my best financial investment was, and that was DineEquity. DIN is the ticker, and it's actually the parent company that owns International House of Pancakes, IHOP, and Applebee's Bar and Grill. And I actually bought this in 2017, but a lot of its major growth has been in 2018. So I'm going to count this as my best investment of 2018. Now, to give you a little bit of background in this, Applebee's, they weren't doing too well back in 2016, beginning of 2017. Then they had a new CEO come in, and he's done a lot of things to really change it around. You know, basically they were trying to appeal to millennials with things like healthy salads and stuff, and it just wasn't working. That's not why people go to Applebee's. You know, you can go to whatever, Whole Foods or, you know, some other health restaurants for that, right? So he's kind of like taking it back to the roots. We're talking barbecue, we're talking burgers. They had a all-you-can-eat riblets and chicken tenders special in January, and it was so popular they actually ran out of riblets. And, you know, the popularity of them going back to their roots, you know, kind of unhealthy American barbecue and burgers and that kind of stuff, has been reflected in the share price, and they are up big. It's been massive growth. I have made, I'll tell you how much I've made. Let's have a look here. So DIN, I bought it at $39.76, $675 for 17 shares, and it's now worth $1,417. So that's almost a 100% gain. Oh my God, that's incredible. And that is with some reinvested dividends though. So maybe we're talking about an 80-90% gain in the share price, plus reinvesting the dividends has brought it up to about 100% gain since I bought it last year. The dividend was 10% when I bought it, but with the price going up, that, you know, went down to 5%, obviously, because it's doubled in price. And then they cut it a little bit. It's at about 3% now, which is still respectable. But, you know, with the massive growth that we've had on that stock, if you were lucky enough to buy it, you know, in last summer, no one's going to complain about a 3% dividend. That's totally fine. Am I going to sell it? Well, right now it's still considered a short-term investment because I haven't held it for a year. So if I was to sell it now, I would have to pay the full income tax rate on my capital gains. So I'm definitely going to wait until I've owned it for a year so I can pay the long-term capital gains tax. Probably for me, that'll be about 15%. And then I'll decide at that point. I'm a buy and hold kind of guy, so, you know, I could consider just holding it forever. We'll have a look what the long-term situation for that company looks like. All right, so that's my best financial investment of 2018, although I bought it in 2017, but it's had great growth in 2018. But we're now going to look at my actual best investment of 2018. Are you ready for this, guys? And that would be this. Now, if you live in New York, you're definitely going to know what this is. If you live in another city, basically we have these bikes. It's called City Bike, and you buy this little token thing. It's kind of like a little USB stick, whatever, for $169 a year. And you can then ride these bikes for free for 45 minutes a time. If you go over 45 minutes, I think you have to pay $2.50 every 15 minutes. But in reality, you're never going to ride it for more than 45 minutes. It's not for fun, it's for getting around. It's an alternative to the subway. Now, speaking of the subway, if I was to use the New York City subway to get to work, I would be spending $126 a month for a unlimited pass, all right? Whereas I get this, an unlimited pass for this is $169 a year. And I actually got a bit of a discount. Mrs. Credit Shifu has a New York City ID. I think that gets you like 10% off. So I got it at like $155 or something. So you're comparing $155 to the subway pass, which is about $1,500 almost for a year. So it's basically 10% of the price, 10 times cheaper. And I ride it every day as an alternative to subway. Even in the rain, it's refreshing. I don't care. And, you know, it's not just about the monetary savings. I mean, that's $1,000 a year or over $1,000 a year I can use to buy more shares in Applebee's. Well, actually, I won't now because the price has already gone up. But, you know, $1,000 more you could invest in the market or whatever. But it's not just about that. It's not just about the price. It's about the kind of healthiness and peace of mind it brings, you know, not having to go down underground. I mean, what would you prefer, this or this? I think it's no contest, and especially on a sunny day, it's just a dream to ride. You know, it's so nice, and you know you're actually getting fit doing it. And you know what? You don't even need to ride fast. You don't even need to get fit. Like, you can ride at a very, very slow, just a normal pace, and it's still faster than the subway. Because the whole act of going underground, waiting for a train, blah, 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 the whole act of it takes like at least 20 minutes. You know, and I get to work in 13 minutes from, you know, where I get dropped off on a train to my office. So it really has been an incredible investment for me. I would encourage anyone who lives in New York, if you don't like the subway, you've got to check this out. It can change your life, make you feel much more healthy and positive. Just be a little bit careful in the bike lanes. Casey Neistat did a very crazy video about the state of New York City bike lanes.
But often there are obstructions that keep you from properly riding in the bike lane.
And I would say I have to agree with him. There are a lot of people loading in bike lanes, a lot of pedestrians just walking in bike lanes, looking at their phone, and you know. But hey, if you get annoyed about every little thing, you would probably give yourself a heart attack. So you know, you got to be chilled about it. It's no problem. It's one of the minor gripes I have about this, but everything else about this, super positive experience, healthy, fun, absolutely great. It'll change your life. So guys, that is my best investment of 2018, the City Bike, $169 a year or 10% off with the New York City ID. Please leave your comments below, guys. What is your best investment of 2018? I would love to hear from you, whether it's financial or something else, something that is peace of mind or spiritual or, you know, whatever. Leave your comments below. I'd love to hear about it. As always, please subscribe for new credit card tips and tricks almost every day, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.